Так, свет включить. Если уже не хоррор. Что-то вырубилось. Такс. Так, я запущу игру. Вот тут еще несколько персонажей можно.
Desk. I bet.
Ничего, он присел. Ты что присел?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Как удачно.
Mr. Takar, Can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Не повезло, не фартануло.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes,
почему?
but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Может,
I'm
у вас
Gareth, by
хорошая
the way.
команда и
Gareth Weasley,
печеньки?
bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Ну, такой будет одно лежать, такой как драгоценное. Ну, давай,
Very
давай.
well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Спряжение та-та-та. Отправить. Ракоморческий центр. Кумульный Имберкес. В последнее время возле магазина Имберкес является нездоровое оживление в наручных часы, особенно после будки. Черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. Учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдения. Вы входите в их число.
potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Думал, мы опять будем все месить. Так неинтересно. Там, блин.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
На руине.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer...
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Oops.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Блин. Фу, я думаю, уже все.
My robes are going to reek from the rest of them.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
И он меня спалил. Мы так не договаривались.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just.
Интересно, есть ли новые задания? Нет, ну ладно. О, блин, убежать далеко.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Блин. Что-то зашел мухоморов пособирать.
Accio! Revelio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking.
Ля.
Accio! Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Revelio. Accio.
No statues here. Nothing.
I'd best keep looking.
I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Nothing.
Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. Accio.
This'll do nicely.
Не хочу спускаться.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. No statues here.
Revelio.
Извиняюсь, где еще одна?
Accio.
Гениально, я
What's
пропустил.
happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed.
Это загадка.
Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all
Dump.
reduced to such
Смерть.
absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll...
If you don't mind the sight of well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Блин. Не то нажал. Далеко тупать.
question how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ну точно, это тот самый лес, в который не стоит ходить. Класс. Так нафиг.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Nice. Dark Souls. Опа. Там что-то есть.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You're the little
Incendio.
son that saved Treadwell.
Protego.
Reducto.
Incendio. Levioso.
Ух, ля. Не того.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Reducto. Confringo.
Incendio.
Reducto.
Понял.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
В смысле?
Really?
Хотя они умеют
Oh,
тпшить.
what's the
Такими
light?
классными.
Levioso.
Reducto.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Reducto. Stop that.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
Accio.
Отдыхай. Да. Что-то темновато.
Accio.
I would say that Irondale is not.
Incendio.
It isn't Nora Treadwell.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Кто еще?
Try gymnastics.
Ага, меня еще спалили.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Так, еще один.
Accio.
Так, ладно, давай к квесту.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Что-то я понял, что бы... Ну...
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso.
Всегда его не убило.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Прикольно. Правда, хилки потратил почти все.
Protego. Stupid. Accio. Incendio.
Ага. Круто.
What are you up to now?
Protego!
В смысле?
Incendio!
Там, блин.
Accio!
Такой себе.
Levioso! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
Cursed fiends.
Incendio!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Accio!
Да ну... Оно же по области бьет. Сделал только одного. 2 минуты игры, 4 смерти.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio! Incendio! Protego! Protego!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Ты взялся.
Incendio!
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Ладно.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Что-то это место напоминает.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But
Protego!
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Accio!
Интересно.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this. Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Интересно, куда пойти.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Чё так много?
Accio! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Неплохо.
Revelio! Incendio!
Так, поменяем шмотки.
Accio. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Такс. Давайте.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Protego! Accio! Incendio.
Vale.
Levioso. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Another puzzle. If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol. Remarkable. Revelio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Там были испытания. Ничего вспомнил. Нет, мне показалось, что-то еще нашел.
Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Ну-ка, подожди. Интересно, что тут?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
В смысле, чеки снаряжения заполнены? Ну-ка. Девяносто. 209. Давай посмотрим, что это. Одиннадцатый. Ладно.
Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it. Revelio.
Но, видимо, мне туда.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Ладно, нужно хотя бы еще пару ячеек открыть. Вот этой продам. Уничтожу.
May as well help myself to this. Revelio. Accio.
Я хочу сюда. Да, блин. Угу. Понял. Ну, пошли в начало.
Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this game.
Сколько вещей.
Accio.
А, стоп, сюда не нужен? Ладно. Тогда что мне еще осталось? Угу.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the head of Richard Jack did. Levioso, Protego! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Ага, понял.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left. I need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Ван Сен, давай, спать.
Давай. Спокойно.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganark were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once.
Very well.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
это уже прикольно.
Revelio.
Тогда 1. Угу. Тогда второе. Печенька, вот так, вот так. Типа на палочкой навис, починить. И пока все.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Интересно, где выйду.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Levioso. Accio. Yes. Revelio.
Интересные фрески.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Для начала. Нужно все продать. Это что-то с полным снаряжением бегать. Так усе.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Так, ладно. На всякий случай я тебе сдам. Жетоны.
Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Не без заклинания поделать. Ой. Давай, может быть, купим. Так. Угу.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Фокусирующая. Максима Эдурус.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Опять вырубил трансляцию, понятно. Прикольно.
Now, was it 2 pinches of angelic oil?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Полезная штука.
Depulso!
I've always
Incendio!
said travel broadens.
Revelio.
О, прикольно. Урок полета на метлах.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
I think I'm getting
I
the
want
hang
them
of this.
returned in one piece. Nice balance. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Haha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit that...
It was worth losing a few house points for that.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around and melt. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the...
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wait. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare?
meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
Off to you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom, your first day.
Depulso!
Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Reparo!
No chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio!
Неизвестный наряд.
Depulso! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Depulso. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. We hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough...
I see. Can I regain resources by...
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already... Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall link...
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defender, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then you can conjure more than potions, and conjuration can be used to decorate this space. Why don't you try it on the walls? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next?
I think you're ready to take... The altering spell will allow you to customize any... You can change the colors, patterns, and style. Let's get started, shall we? Watch close... Just aim your wand at any conjured item. Form the altering spell. You've been practicing. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago.
Professor Weasley?
Of course. What sort?
I would like them.
Oh.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like. Now you have learnt a good bit about...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No matter how much time... an even bigger space. The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts.
Thank you.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is yours.
Protego! Incendio!
Ладно.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin.
Yes,
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few I used to go myself, but lately Fatima is constantly complaining about... If you take this...
I'd be...
Here are the... What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Блин, я прошел его.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Wheat.
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far. And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with inventory. Got a few rare U-weavers available. And wind wisps, too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional.
Sounds quite...
What are we looking for today?
Понятно.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Over here.
I'd better keep an eye on high.
Далеко, видимо, да? Ладно, погнали.
Like a place right out of a storybook.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Прикольно.
Revelio. Debolso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Revelio. Revelio.
always like that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a
Sent a child to do his... Always cutting corners and taking... Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably...
Here are the potions.
You think it's so simple? Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality? You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion worked. Drink it.
Seems simple enough.
I should think so.
Revelio.
Отдать 3.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Да, ну потом отдам.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Да, ладно. Против врагов. Жестко. Ты жестко ошибся. Ладно, потом как-нибудь сделаем.
What are you up to now?
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. And that counts.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
Really?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate...
A proper magical education ought to include...
My thoughts exactly. To be fair, I'm admit... But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... travels a bit
Accio.
farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to...
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type...
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's any...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when and I'll meet...
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Cheers. By the way, what was it?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you. Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to... And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He does... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this. Protego!
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time.
Levioso!
You've completed a few prerequisite tasks. Do see me after class.
Прикольно. Ладно. Так.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oi, can you help me?
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
Compulso. Accio. Incendio. You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Listen, Professor. So much. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help find...
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were...
What do you mean, statue?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Rich...
Who on earth is Richard?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret... I found the missing pages. I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the page... Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be complete.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not... You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go...
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Depulso. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. That's that. Settled.
Reducto.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Gotcha. Ha! Confringo.
Coward.
Protego.
What have you done? Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
One less charm grinder. Right. Ugh, I quite fancy a nap.
Incendio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Cowards.
Confringo.
For all the creatures you dare kill! We repay blood with
Accio.
blood.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What have you done?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Accio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelling. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Incendio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo.
Yes, they want a bio.
Child's play. Confringo. Incendio.
You're not going to like this.
Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Hang on!
Confringo. Levioso.
Not going up now, are ya? Confringo!
Levioso.
Confringo!
Reducto!
Let's see.
Confringo. Incendio.
Reducto!
Confringo. Incendio.
Fringo!
Reducto! I think that one hurt.
Confringo.
Fringo!
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
Accio. Depulso. Incendio.
Hardly felt.
Accio.
That ought to warm you up.
Protego. Depulso. Incendio.
Confringo!
Accio.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Accio. Beasts around here can sleep.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
This place has seen better days. Oh, here's
Revelio. Incendio. Depulso.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Depulso. Accio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen, I can...
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to... They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Nice mushroom stew about now.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Чего применить?
Petrificus totalis.
Гениально.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Wait a moment.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. You explain the split.
Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Levioso.
Easily diverted.
Accio. Pulsar. Incendio. Levioso.
Much too slow.
Incendio. Accio.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different. Looks like we found the entrance.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trap. It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Так, ну все вроде что плохо лежит, я подобрал. Пошли-ка его сделать.
Revelio.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not.
We did not, Professor. We encountered...
That goblins were aware of my vault is... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you. Remember what you...
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then, that said, be careful.
I will, sir. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Propulso! Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Incendio. Protego. Compulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
These look familiar.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Accio. More statues.
Блин, не успел нажать.
Accio.
Не защититься, понял?
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ладно.
Accio. Expelliarmus. More statues. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Not making this easy on me. Accio. 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 What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Protego! Accio! I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Repulso. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Accio.
Блин, что-то я...
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Right, look at this. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
Типа нельзя к нему подойти. А как мне использовать? Прям с самого начала.
Revelio.
Первых. Наверное, вот так вот. Здесь вот эти.
Look at this. Incendio. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio, Expelliarmus. What a relief. Another pensive. Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be...
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last...
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to... Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgency.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance. For now, tell me what you saw.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. I will be honest, I've no...
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Brooms.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out.
My studies.
Before you go...
Professor? Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should...
Thank you, sir. I should ask Sirona at...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Ладно.
after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I don't want to get in trouble, and I think it's only supposed to be brewed in 6th year.
Короче, комната где она?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
На этом, я думаю, закончить, что-то уже поздновато. Тогда до следующей встречи.